Few films in recent years have arrived with so much intrigue and quiet confidence such as Weapons. Following the breakout success of Barbarian, director Zach Cregger returned not with a safe follow-up, but with something far more ambitious, a deeply personal, structurally bold, and psychological haunting film that has quickly cemented itself as one of the most original horror experiences of the decade. This is not just the story of a film, it's a story of how personal grief, creative risk, and meticulous craftsmanship came together to create something truly unforgettable. The origins of Weapons are surprisingly intimate. Cregger began writing the screenplay as a way of processing personal loss, a grief that would go into shaping the film's core themes of confusion, absence, and emotional dislocation. What started as something deeply personal soon caught the attention of Hollywood in a major way. The script sparked an intense bidding war between studios and streamers, with major players including Netflix vying for the rights. Ultimately, it was New Line Cinema that secured the project, promising a full theatrical release and backing Cregger's vision without compromise. It was a defining decision. Rather than becoming another streaming release, Weapons was positioned as a cinematic event, a bold statement about the enduring power of theatrical horror. The road to production, however, was anything but straightforward. Development coincided with the industry-wide disruptions of 2023, delaying casting and forcing the production timeline to shift. By early 2024, momentum had returned. A remarkable ensemble cast came together, including Josh Brolin, Garner, and Alden Ehrenreich, each bringing a unique emotional perspective to the film's layered narrative. Filming began in May 2024 in Atlanta, wrapping in July of that year. The choice of location proved crucial. Its grounded, everyday environments helped anchor the film's unsettling premise into believable reality. And yet the scale of production was immense, particularly in the scenes involving the children. On certain days, over 170 child actors were present on set, requiring careful coordination and dedicated teams to ensure safety and efficiency. It's a staggering logistical feat, one that speaks to the ambition behind the film. Tonally, Weapons is meticulous. Cregger drew inspiration from Prisoners, directed by Denis Villeneuve, aiming to replicate its bleak, rain-soaked realism. Influence is evident in every frame. The film feels lived in, grounded, and eerily plausible, a world where something extraordinary and terrifying unfolds within otherwise ordinary surroundings. Even the film's humor was handled with precision. Cregger reportedly removed jokes that didn't resonate with test audiences, even if he personally loved them. It's a small detail, but one that reflects a larger philosophy. Every element had to serve the tone. At its core, Weapons is a mystery. A group of children vanish at 2:17 a.m. A chilling premise made even more immersive by the film's marketing, with some theaters scheduling showtimes at exactly that time. But what makes the film truly stand out is how the story is told. Rather than following a single protagonist, Weapons unfolds through multiple perspectives. A teacher blamed for disappearance, grieving parents, law enforcement, and even those living on the margins of society. Each perspective reveals new information, reshaping the narrative as it progresses. It's a structure that demands attention and rewards it. The film's emotional weight rests heavily on its cast, and they deliver across the board. Josh Brolin is exceptional here as Archer Graff, a father searching for his missing son. His performance is defined by restraint, a quiet, simmering desperation beneath a controlled exterior. It's a deeply nuanced portrayal of grief and confusion. Then we have Garner, who shines here as Justine Gandy, the teacher at the center of suspicion. She captures the vulnerability and isolation with remarkable precision, portraying a woman caught in a storm she cannot control. Alden Ehrenreich brings subtlety to his role as a police officer and former partner to Justine, while Austin Abrams delivers one of the film's most raw and believable performances as a struggling drug addict. Benedict Wong adds some warmth to the school principal, grounding the film's emotional core, while Carrie Christopher stands out here as Alex Lilly, the one child who didn't disappear and a key piece of the unfolding mystery. However, the film's most unforgettable element is undoubtedly its antagonist. Amy Madigan delivers a mesmerizing, career-defining performance here as Gladys. She is quite simply one of the most terrifying characters in modern cinema. What makes Gladys so frightening isn't jump scares or exaggerated horror tropes, it's her mere presence. She embodies pure psychological terror. You can't take your eyes off of her, yet at the same time, you almost don't want to look. It's a performance that lingers long after the film ends. In terms of impact, she stands alongside some of horror's most iconic figures such as Pennywise, Jason Voorhees, and Michael Myers. That's how powerful and unforgettable this character truly is. She brings Cregger's vision to life with absolute near perfection. From the outstanding makeup to her softly spoken lines, it's truly a captivating performance. And Amy Madigan, of course, would go on to win the Best Supporting Actress at the 98th Academy Awards, receiving her first nomination in over 40 years, her previous coming for the film Twice in a Lifetime, released in 1985. Some interesting trivia notes. Pedro Pascal and Renate Reinsve were announced as part of the cast initially in May 2023. Later, Brian Tyree Henry and Austin Abrams also signed on. But due to the labor disputes in 2023, a lot of actors had scheduling conflicts, particularly Pascal, who had to drop out and was replaced by Josh Brolin. Abrahams would be the only cast member from the original cast to remain in the final film. The importance of Gladys's character necessitated the correct casting for that role. Cregger recalled likening Magdalen's performance in Field of Dreams in 1989 and believed she would give a great performance after spotting her in a list of potential casting choices. According to him, Magdalen saved the film. When discussing the character, he stated that he gave her two options as to Gladys's origin. One where she was a regular person using witchcraft to prevent her dying from an incurable condition, and one where instead she was an immortal creature performing an approximate simulacrum of a human being, but that he did not ask her which one she would choose. Even after filming wrapped, Weapons continued to evolve. Test screenings led to significant changes. For example, the addition of a voiceover to the ending, providing a greater emotional clarity. It's a testament to Cregger's flexibility as a filmmaker, a willingness to adapt in order to strengthen the final product without compromising its identity. The film score, co-created by Cregger alongside composers Ryan and Hayes Holiday, was also developed in close collaboration with the edit, ensuring that sound and image worked seamlessly together to build tension and atmosphere. What elevates Weapons beyond its peers is its understanding of fear. This is not a film reliant on cheap jump scares. Instead, it builds a creeping sense of dread through atmosphere, character, and the unknown. The horror lies in the questions: what is happening, why is it happening, and how far does it go? That uncertainty, combined with the film's multiple perspective storytelling, creates an experience that is as intellectually engaging as it is emotionally unsettling. It is a film that asks questions rather than offering easy answers, and it challenges its audience, and in doing so it achieves something rare, feeling genuinely original. Weapons is a phenomenal achievement, a film that excels not only as a horror, but also as a brilliant storytelling device. It is bold, original, and unafraid to be different. In a cinematic landscape often dominated by repetition, this is the kind of filmmaking that stands out. It's refreshing, groundbreaking, different, and original, something sorely lacking in modern-day Hollywood. It reminds us of what a genre can be when creativity is allowed to flourish. Weapons gets a 9.5 out of 10. A truly brilliant film, and one that sets a new standard for psychological horror. So what did you think of Weapons? Please let me know down in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.